Hey guys, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? At Detroit. Let me make sure the audio sounds good. And we'll get this thing going. Alright, we'll start it up. There's this weird echo on my end, but I don't know if it's just me. 15 minutes, I'm not playing anybody. It is a noon game though. Yeah, then we're good to go. We're good to go. Glad you're here, Morgan. Do I sound okay? Glad you're here, Morgan. Do I sound okay? I sound good on my end, I guess.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in.
I just have my headphones on my mic, so
coming up, we'll see the Minnesota
crystal
Vikings,
clear. All right,
by
perfect.
their new quarterback Kirk Cousins take on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
I just have my headphones connected to my mic, so you guys don't hear the TV volume.
The two men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles.
Finally got smart.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. A few short moments ago,
alright, so the second last regular season NFC North matchup for the Vikings in Detroit. And the Vikings finish off the year against Chicago. Then they will probably be going to Chicago again for the wild card game. Good catch, Morgan. Good catch, Morgan. I don't know what my phone's doing. I went on YouTube and I wasn't paying attention, and I somehow got the Vegeta theme going. But boom! The Lions game is in the air. The Dan Bailey kick is near the end zone. So for the Lions, I took out Kerryon Johnson. I'm just going to assume he's hurt. Otherwise, everybody who's on the team is on the team. And Matt Stafford's stats this year are way worse than this right now.
One thing you ask for from your quarterback.
Yeah, I bet it did sound cool.
You also ask for consistency. Matthew Stafford,
I was wondering what was going on. That Madden got a new soundtrack or something.
Still looking for that initial playoff victory during his tenure, but I think that he's been leading them towards it.
Oh yeah, this Minnesota Vikings defense has been red hot. The last in the second half of the year, so they're going against very much struggling Detroit offense. Their lineup was 4 wide. Kenny Galladay is the leading receiver with over 1,000 yards, and this Stafford 3-step drop. Lucky he hit his man very close to a first down with a gain of 9.
Get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The Lions' only good offensive player this year really has been Galladay, their second-year wide receiver. Everybody else has been underperforming. Of course, they traded Golden Tate earlier in the year, and then Galladay got hurt. Galladay is very solid. Maybe the best running back in the NFC North, but he's been hurt, so not much firepower there. And now they'll run, and Blunt gets buried. As we've seen from Blunt all year, he's been horrible with Detroit, averaging less than 3 yards per carry. He's been absolutely horrible. I think they'd be better off with Matt Asiata. An outside run when you have some of the best edge defenders out there with Danielle Hunter and Trey Waynes on both sides of the ball. That's not going to work.
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
But now 3rd and 2, very short third down here for the Lions. If they're going to make this a close game, they'll have to pick up these short third downs. For some reason, we have a matchup in slot. Ben Gettings matched up slot, and they will play action. Stafford has time. Stafford lobs it round the right side. It's caught over the top of Trey Waynes. Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones has had a history of torching the Vikings. He's had a down year this year, but I think you could attribute that to teams putting more defenders near Marvin Jones and letting Galladay get the yards. I think that's the case. I think Jones is probably the better receiver right now, but his yards have been pretty mediocre this year. But week in, week out against the Vikings, he torches Xavier Rhodes. At that time, it just looked like zone coverage. Vikings were playing it safe, and then Stafford rolled out, threw it over everybody's head, and then set up 1st and 10 at the 45. 3 receivers bunched into the line of scrimmage, top of the screen. Stafford to pass again, middle of the field, 1st down. Jones again, back-to-back 1st downs for Jones. Stafford starting out hot, 3 for 3 for almost 50.
Came together there in breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
I'm sorry about the little inconsistent videos lately. Actually, we'll have a video going up tomorrow, but you know it's been very inconsistent lately. Been the end of the semester has been rough, but I'll be going home tomorrow, so everything should be good very shortly. So the Vikings line up 4 down linemen. 3 receivers are out for Stafford out of the shotgun. Stafford rolling to his left, chased by Neil Hunter. He'll check it down. Marvin Jones, 3rd reception in a row. What else is new? Tackled by Everson Griffin, gain of 7. This Detroit offense is marching. Neil Hunter was trying to blow that play up right off the edge, but Stafford went to his check down, found his guy, but you did good gain on 1st down. Yes, to see Morgan.
Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
Vikings line up in the nickel. Mackenzie Alexander line up at the top of the screen, and they'll do a draw. Theo Reddick right at the middle. Gain of 8, 1st down. Detroit at the 13. What a great opening drive for the Lions.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Well, this is a game where the Vikings need to win pretty big. We've been good at, besides for the Bills game, of taking care of the worst opponents. Vikings blitz, Jaron Kearse, he'll slant, very close, touchdown. Marvin Jones is in, touchdown Detroit. All Marvin Jones. Probably ran him up for about 65 yards on that drive. Wow.
And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
That drive just took about 4 minutes off the clock. That's all they needed, just march up the field. Marvin Jones just wasn't covered that entire drive.
So they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at it. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
So 7-0 early in Detroit. Detroit marched down the field on their opening drive. Now Kirk Cousins and company. Dalvin Cook had a huge game last week, probably his best career game in the NFL as Detroit's coach. His arms is going through, fading through his clothing. That's good old Madden 19 graphics for you. State of the art. As former Lion, Hussein Abdullah, his first game against the Lions, waiting for the kick. Maybe he could be involved in this offense. The Vikings has not played the Lions in a short career. It's a chance for maybe a little redemption. Here goes. He'll take it 3 yards deep in the end zone, gets to the 20 and brought down short of the 25, called for 24.
25 at the 24-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their
Oh my God! Why does Madden 19 throw the seizure display out there?
Just outside of Chicago, played his college ball for the Spartans at Michigan State.
So how mediocre I've been talking about Stafford, you could probably say the exact same thing about Cousins. But two pretty mediocre, underperforming quarterbacks, especially the second half of the year for Cousins. I'm just going to take my headphones off because that's killing me. It echoes my voice in my ear. I can't deal with that. But now, I'm not going insane. First and 10 for the 24 is the Vikings. Dalvin, 7 yards behind. Cousins under center. He'll pass, 5 yards. Drop off for Cousins. He has all day. Throws it to his left side. Checks it down. David Morgan. Was he in bounds? No, he wasn't. Second and 10 upcoming. Cousins had all the time in the world. He's been so slow with throwing to the open guy. And I am assuming that Compton will be out. That's why I have Danny Isidora at right guard. But second and 10, Cousins just had all day. We've seen this all year in these Madden simulations. In Madden Kirk Cousins doesn't have a brain cell. He'll sit in the pocket for about 38 hours and finally check it down. Now shotgun could dive into his right. You can see Thielen in the slot bottom of the screen. Let's set up the screen. It's set up well, but he has blockers. Dalvin down the sideline, first down. Gain of 12. For the Vikings running back Dalvin Cook, the second year running back, tore his ACL last year in Detroit and had missed a significant chunk of this year after missing all of last year after week 4. Then after his ACL got back, he had to deal with a hamstring injury that took him out about half this year. Finally started to get going, and now last week had his breakout game. Hopefully we can get him going every week. Now shotgun is Cousins. They'll pass again for the third straight drive. He'll throw it deep down the far sideline. Battle for it, knocked in the air, incomplete. Try to throw it deep to Thielen. Good coverage, tipped out of bounds.
And now the Lions defensive starters.
Finishing in the top 10 in the NFL with 12 sacks last year was Ziggy Ansah, and I just absolutely love his back.
So let's take a look at the Lions defense. Darius Slay, one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Their safeties are good too, very good playmakers there. Otherwise, their pass rush is about average, what you would expect. Jared Davis is a very good linebacker, number 40. He's kind of like Anthony Barr, very speedy, very athletic, rangy linebacker. He's good at tackling. So what the Vikings really want from Barr, his transformation here, they can do a near and they'll pass out of it. It's Cousins, so check it out to Dalvin, who's got first down. It's been all Dalvin. 2 first down catches in this drive, not a single carry. He's got 23 yards through the air. Never seen Mike Zimmer clap in my life, but there it is in Madden 19.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
So first and 10 from the 48. Under center, Cousins. CJ Ham offset to the right. Dalvin behind him. It looks like the first carry for Dalvin. It's buried.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Try to run off right tackle that time. That time it was sniffed out by Detroit. Nothing there. Second and 10. These 3 first down plays have netted 0 yards in this opening drive for the Vikings, but they've been very good on second down, where they've picked up all their first downs. Haven't seen a third down on this drive. Down by 7, second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Cousins through his bunch bottom of the screen. He'll pass again. Cousins has time. He'll throw middle of the field. First down. Diggs makes a man miss. Diggs another man miss. Falls forward to the 30. What a great play that time by Stephon Diggs. Had the first down, made the line right on the man coverage, slide off with a spin move, another spin move, through the washing machine. Look at him, slide like they're on ice. Made 3 Lions miss, then took a big hit by Jared Davis. Whoop. Look at all the lines. That's 3 Lions in 1 spin move. One more, you'd have a royal flush.
Get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There goes Dalvin running again, buys a bounce off. He can't. It'll give him a yard. 2nd and 9. These first downs have been horrible for the Vikings. Luckily, 2nd down has been the only down that mattered for all their yards that come on this drive. Finally get their first down, 2nd and 9 from the 30. The area of the field where you want to take a shot gets harder to throw when you get in the red zone. From the 30, I could like to see a bomb. They'll run with it with Latavius buried again. Detroit, when we met them early in the year, they were the 32nd ranked run defense in the NFL via my old game preview video. And now, after acquiring Damian Harrison, the defensive tackle in the middle of their defense, they are 16th. He's been an absolute difference maker on their defense. Down 39, 2 receivers. But the Lions blitz. Cousins scrambling. He'll check it down to Dalvin. He'll run forward. Or it's not Dalvin. That's Hussein Abdullah wearing the wrong number. 4th and inches from the 21. I think you gotta go for it here. Madden will knock you. Madden does not have any balls. But I think real life, basically in any scenario, from the 21, you gotta go for it. But it looks like Kai Forbass coming on the field, and we'll just settle for the field goal. When all you need to do is QB sneak, get the inches, and go from there. There it is. Kai Forbass kick is up and center of the field. Cuts their lead to 4. Now the Vikings defense has to do something. Both teams had a relatively easy drive right up the field. The problem is the Vikings stalled. Almost got the first down, had it from the inches. Zimmer felt like playing it safe to kick the field goal. No, it's 7-3. And the Vikings defense will have to stop the Lions, mostly Marvin Jones. Absolutely tore up the secondary last drive. There goes the Dan Bailey kick. Is up. Boom. Only halfway through the second quarter, both teams have already scored. Here comes the line to the 10 to the 20. Getting hammered at the 22. CJ Ham, the fullback, comes flying through the middle of this kickoff team. Decks the Lion at the 22, and that's where Matt Stafford and company will go on the field at the 22-yard line, up by 4 at home. They want to keep this lead. They want to keep pressure on the Vikings, a team that wants to keep the score nice and low. Let the defense play, run the football. If you start getting a big lead, any type of a lead on the Vikings, we've seen in the past, this was still under Coach Flip, they'll go away from that run really quick.
Their own 22.
Here's 1st and 10 shotgun, 3 receivers top of the screen. And they will fake the handoff. Anthony Barr on the blitz, he hammered him, but he gets it off 1st down. Throw to the 41. Stafford been on fire. Guess who? Kenny Galladay. Their leading receiver this year, already over 1,000 yards on the year. Been so hard to cover for so many teams, and the Vikings are just another victim.
Focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
1st and 10 from the 41. Under center, Stafford, LeGarrette Blount, 7 yards behind him. And they'll run the ball up the middle. Garrett Blount has a hole, falls forward to this 47 gain of 6. LeGarrette's been so horrible this season with Detroit, but like anything's possible for the Vikings. Give those players that have been horrible all year a chance, and they will absolutely destroy you. Look at the Buffalo Bills. How's it going? How's it going, Trippy Agar? What's going on? Shotgun. Stafford. He'll pass 2nd and 4. Everson was trying to get home. Firing a strike. 1st down again. Detroit's been absolutely unstoppable. Ellington, gain of 8. 1st and 10 from the 45. I do play Dokkan. Glad you asked. And do you play global or JP? First and 10 from the 45.
Stafford gonna come up first and 10.
I do like to think my Viking streams would be great. Dokkan, you know, motivational stream. Well, Vikings blitz. Here comes Jaron, buried. Stafford, Jaron curves down the middle of that defense. 12-yard loss on that play. That's what the Vikings needed. They've been so flat-footed on defense. So Zimmer said, screw it, we're bringing the house. 7-man rush. And big old 6'5" Jaron Curse is unblocked middle through the face of Stafford. You got scammed on your global account? I mean,
that huge loss on the sack makes this
I have a global account I was thinking about selling. Has LR Gogeta on it. Out of the shotgun, 2nd and 22. Stafford, Vikings blitz 4. He has a clean pocket. Stafford has time. We'll check it down. Theoretic underneath. He'll break the tackle. He falls forward to the gain of a good gain, about 10 yards, 3rd and 11. Good play there. Stafford's been red hot. 8 for 8, 106.
Something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it.
It's just too much value to just give away, I think. My bad, dude.
I remember being in college.
Sorry, I got scammed though. 3rd and 11 from the 46. Big time stop up coming for the Vikings. Neil Hunter territory. He got 3 sacks last time he faced the Vikings. He wants another one right here. 3 receivers top of the screen. Looks like another blitz coming for the Vikings. Here they come. Play action, sack, Everson, fumble. Vikings fall on it. Ben Gideon fell on the fumble caused by Everson Griffin. 1st and 10, Vikings from the 46. This defense is awake. I know the kids would say woke, but I'm not a kid.
Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were.
Yeah, nothing to do. Not the hardest thing to start a new account over. Or
the Vikings offense now heading out to take.
Stop playing horrible global. Dokkan and figure out how to play JP. It's not too hard, and it's way better. If you've been playing global enough, you can figure out what to do. The 1st and 10 from the 46. Under 5 minutes, coming off of a Ben Gideon fumble recovery. Kirk Cousins marches on the field. 3 tight ends, bottom of the formation. And Latavius Murray checks in the game. Thielen on the top of the screen. 7-step drop for his Thielen. Cousins, he'll scramble. And he's sacked. 3 sacks back to back to back. 2 for the Detroit. Now Ziggy Ansah says I'm in this too. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the injury report, but I think it's pretty possible that Ansah is gone for the year for the Detroit. So he's obviously just here just to make him look like a respectable football team. Comes through for the sack there.
It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
All right, guy. I'm not sure. See you later.
And keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run it now.
Here goes Dalvin breaking a tackle, falls forward. Gain of a yard. 3rd and 16. Squandering this field position would be huge for the Vikings. That sack on 1st down put him in a horrible situation, and they settled for a 2-yard run on 2nd and long. 3rd and 16 from the 48. This play calling has not been very good. Vikings line up 4 receivers. It's Kyle Rudolph, slot bottom of the screen, and Cousins out of the shotgun. Movement, Riley Reef, false start against his former team. 5 yards, 3rd and 21. Whatever will they do?
Still 3rd down.
So the false
3rd and 21 from the 43.
They'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Coming off of a fumble recovery, the Lions defense has played great. to get this Vikings in this situation. Here they comes. He'll just check it down to Dalvin. He'll run forward past the 50 to the 47-yard line. That huge sack put him in this peculiar position. All he did was go backwards. Defense gifted him with fantastic field position. Now they'll just settle for a punt and try to pin the Lions deep. What a horrible offensive series for the Vikings. Here comes Matt Lyle. Big booming kick out of bounds at the 25. A horrible punt. Oh my God, Madden is a horrible football game. I don't think you could literally couldn't punt it any worse. A net of 15 yards.
You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the
so now it's like that fumble didn't do anything. The Lions just get right back on the field. What a horrible sequence of events for the Vikings. Completely sloppy. Completely Madden 19. Will not happen in real life. Madden 19 is trash. Lions line up with 3 wide and tight end top of the screen. Stafford is out of the shotgun. Vikings blitz 4. Stafford rolls to his left, throws it, and tight coverage, swatted away. Xavier Rhodes, the X-Man. And the Vikings have their Pro Bowl selections this year. The players that were voted in: Anthony Barr, a guy that's been criticized all year by Vikings fans, made it to a Pro Bowl again. His 4th Pro Bowl selection. Harrison Smith, also his 4th Pro Bowl selection. Adam Thielen, back-to-back Pro Bowler. And Danielle Hunter, one of the most underrated defenders in the NFL, his first Pro Bowl selection as well. 3 receivers top of the screen, 2nd and 10. The Vikings blitz. It's a screen to the left side. It's set up. But what a great recovery by Jaron Kearse. The Vikings blitz. The Lions did their counter move. They did a screen to the opposite side. They had it set up. The Jaron just like, nah. And nice on the other side of these blockers, gets back there and tackles one of the most elusive running backs in the NFL, Theoretic. What a great play by Jaron. Definitely one of the most underrated Vikings this year. I'll also throw David Morgan on that list. Linval Joseph. Guys that don't get talked about enough and are just absolute monsters. 39. Vikings line up. Ben Geddion's on the field for some reason on a 3rd and long. I have no idea what's going on. Looks like zone defense for the Vikings. Out of the shotgun is Stafford. Another screen set up. This time it's blown up. They let him catch that one. LeGarrette Blount was trying to get that screen. A loss of a huge 7. Anthony Harris said, nah. I see your screen, I'll raise you a 7.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down.
The Vikings are a hard team to screen against. Their linebackers, defensive ends, they have speed everywhere on the field, and if you have speed, screens just have a hard time developing. You have to get your guys out there faster and get those guys blocking. It's really, really tough to do against a good disciplined team like the Vikings. But here's Marcus Sherrills going for a punt, and he'll get it, and the Sherrills fumbles. The Lions instantly recover because it's mad and nobody jumps on it besides for the Lion. 1st and 10 from a 38. What is going on to the Vikings? Sherrills took a big hit with the knee down. Looks like that'll be very close. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of a closer look here. Big hit. The ball's already coming out, and 2 Lions fall on it. The Lions got the ball at the 38. Wow, what a sequence of events. 1st and 10 from the 38. Under center, Stafford. Vikings rush 4. Stafford 3-step drop, throws it, slanting up the middle of the field, gain of 8. Falling forward, gain of 9 is Marvin Jones. 69 yards already in this 1st quarter. Oh my God, I told you he tortures the Vikings. He does it in Madden 19 as well.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Under center, Stafford, play action, looking for it. Oh, Danielle! The Pro Bowl defensive end, Danielle Hunter swarms Stafford. Sack loss of 8, 39 from the 37. That forces them out of field goal range. Daniel Hunter. Can't talk loud enough about him. I don't think there's a defensive end with his quickness, his speed, his strength out in the NFL. It's so rare. Your Davion Clowney might be the best example, and he's a first overall pick. This is how good Daniel Hunter is. An athletic freak. Mike Zimmer and Patterson schemed him, made him the best that he could be, and he's just absolutely being a stud. No, shotgun. Look out for Marvin Jones here under center. Another screen set up. This time they might have something. Jaron buries it again. Now 4th and 6 from the 34. This will be a long field goal. But that might just be enough to get it the length in there. Prater is one of the better field goal kickers in the NFL. We'll have to see how this one is. This will be right at the end of his range.
Really well done.
But the defense does their job after special teams and offense has been horrible in this game. Here comes Prater.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Snapped good. The kick is up, and it's a low line drive. Kicked. No good. Missed to the right. Oh, wow. What a sequence of a horrible offense and special teams for both teams now. One of the sloppiest 7-3 games I think I've ever seen. Oh, I just missed underneath. That was the closest kick I've seen in my life.
And out now come the Vikings, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
And hopefully, after Christmas, I'll be able to get this set up where I could be able to stream to my laptop, so I can be able to have a face cam while these streams. I think that'll make a very good secondary layer to these videos. And it'll be a lot more fun for I think everybody to watch. But hopefully it'll be more fun if the Vikings play well too. That'd be another thing that would help. Under center is Cousins. And they'll run with Dalvin, who hasn't had much success at all against the 16th ranked run defense. His longest run of the day there, a gain of 3. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Vikings down by 4 in Detroit. We'll be back in a minute. Don't worry, I won't leave you guys. I'm actually will stay right here. I'll just stop the mic, my bad.
They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Second and 7 from the 45. The Vikings offense has been horrible in this game. The first quarter offense was bad. Cousins has a clean pocket, has all day. He'll check it down. Wow, Cousins is so bad in Madden. He'll pick up only a yard there. 3rd and 6 up coming from the 46. See, Cousins that time had all the time in the world. Hard to believe that Thielen or Diggs isn't open. Even Kyle Rudolph probably would have been open by then. And then he just checks it down. Gains only a yard. Very tight coverage. Very good catch by Dalvin to get that yard. But man, you gotta get more out of that when your O-line gives you that much time. But good credit where credit is due. Detroit must have had good coverage on the back end of the defense. Of course, Madden doesn't show you anything, so you get this horrible angle. But shotgun, Dalvin behind him, 2 receivers top of the screen, and you have Rudolph bottom in the slot. So the blitz upcoming to Detroit. Cousins scrambles and he runs backwards. My God, I've not seen a dumber quarterback in the history of anything that's dumber than Madden Kirk Cousins. It's painful to watch. There's an obvious nickel blitz. It doesn't get picked up. You have the guys. Then he runs away. You throw it away there. You know you're running away from the play. You're out of the tackle. Let's throw it away right now. I can't give that one on the defense. That's all Kirk Cousins being brain dead. And Madden 19, it's in the game.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And this was a much better punt. This time for a while, this one will die at the 3. They'll roll, they'll fall at the 1. There you go. After the first punt that only netted 15 yards, an absolute horrible punt for a while. This one just rolls sideways at the 1 yard line. Great special team work that time by McAttack, Mackenzie Alexander. Here comes a red hot Matt Stafford back on the field. 12 for 13, 113. Up by 4, but it'll start a horrible field position. Out to go 99 yards for this touchdown. But here for the Lions, you just want to get out of the shadow of your own end zone. They'll start off with 3 receivers here. Under center is Stafford. LeGarrette Blount behind him. LeGarrette Blount's not been good. Wilson's in motion. He'll line up to the left side behind the left tackle. And they'll hand it with Blount buried. Everson, safety. 2 points, Vikings. Absolutely buried. Saw that coming from a mile away. Both teams did not know running this game at all. Everson said nah. And they let him unblocked. One of the former best defensive ends in the NFL. Been a little bit rough this year with his mental illness thing in the middle of the year, but has come to form lately, and you saw it there. Buried. Now the Vikings will get the ball back after this safety kick.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and
Here's Abdullah will field it at the 15, go to the 20 to 30. He has a lane to the 30. Look at Abdullah go. The Vikings will start off with great field position at the 46. Well, the defense has been the best about making plays in this one. Even with the offense struggling so much, it's been 5 unanswered points for the Vikings. Their defense has been making plays. Still down by 2. They need to get some type of a running game going. Averaging less than a yard per carry against the 16th ranked run defense in the NFL. The Lions are good at defending the pass. That's not their problem. Shotgun. Cousins, they'll hand it to Dalvin out of the backfield. My God, I can't talk. A gain of 4. That's what they need on first down. Get a good little solid running there. Sorry about that mouth stroke. We'll blame it on the end of finals like everything. The gain of 4. Vikings about the ball at the midfield. Chance maybe take a shot here. Look at Detroit having double the total offense in this game. Dalvin 7 yards behind. Cousins out under center. The receivers bunch near line of scrimmage, top of the screen. Cousins 3-step drop, drives it. First down. Stephon Diggs. Hopefully the short pass will get some type of a rhythm. As that's the second catch for Stephon. 0 in this game for Adam Thielen, the NFL's leading receptionist. First and 10 from the 39. Vikings down by 2. Already nearing field goal range. Looks like a blitz upcoming bottom of the screen for Detroit. Under center is Dalvin. They need audible to a slant here. And here comes the blitz. 3-step drop for Cousins. He'll check it down to Rudolph. Picks up a couple. Gain of 5. And that's what we need from Cousins. See the blitz. Throw it to your guy early. Let him run forward. It's Rudolph. He won't do that a whole lot, but he'll fall forward. Gain of 5. That's all you need. First down, that's all you need. Now 34-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion.
Vikings line up. 3 receivers are on the field. Shotgun. Cousins. Dalvin to his left. And they'll hand the ball off to Dalvin. Dalvin has a little hole but closed quickly. Gain of only a yard. Third and short upcoming. This is a situation you absolutely cannot take a sack. You're a field goal, good to the lead. You're barely in Dan Bailey field goal range. I would even consider going for it on 4th down here. If you only pick up 2 or 3. From the 33. With the Vikings kicking moves, I would not put on past them in real life. Shotgun Cousins. 3 receivers bunch top of the screen. Aldrich Robinson on the bottom. Cousins has a clean pocket, has the time you need. Throws it middle of the field, wide open. Stephon, touchdown! Look at that dagger. Middle of the Lions defense. A little skinny post to Stephon Diggs. Touchdown.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass.
Look at Cousins, had a time through it, and Stephon Diggs, they've got to cover him.
Down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football, but what offenses like to do is still show run formations.
Now instead of going for 2 here to make it a 6-point game, the Vikings will kick this field goal. PAT would make it up by 5, 12-7. A very interesting score for the Vikings. I haven't seen that one. 12-7 after a big touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
Here's a kick, and 7 yards deep in the end zone. They'll take a knee. Stafford rubbed the ball to 25, much better than the 1 yard line, which resulted in a 1-play safety.
Set to go again on offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet.
1st and 10 from the 25.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
Lions run up with a two tight end set, ace formation, 2 receivers on the field. LeGarrette Blount behind him. Yeah, play action here. Stafford throws it underneath. 1st down and more. Wide open. Was that to the tight end Wilson? 1st down Detroit. Now funny about Detroit, they drafted a 1st-round pick to tight end Eric Ebron a couple years ago, and he was supposed to be the next Vernon Davis. He's a very athletic tight end, needs a little bit of work in the running game, not a very good blocker. He was pretty horrible his whole tenure in Detroit. He showed flashes here and there, but overall pretty horrible. Goes to Indianapolis, has Andrew Luck, gets a better scheme, and all of a sudden he's one of the best tight ends in the NFL. How about that? 3 receivers are on the field. Vikings looked like they were going to blitz it, back out of it. Till Stafford will check it down. A big hit there by Mackenzie Alexander, guard the ball out. 2nd and 10. Look at Mackenzie heading a tight end hard enough so they'll drop it. Definitely won't happen in real life. But Mackenzie IRL has been very good. I'm really curious of what the Vikings will do at the cornerback position with all the depth. It looks like the Vikings will be blitzing here on 2nd and 10. Here comes Anthony Harris. He gets blocked, but they'll run forward. Gain of 3. 3rd and 7. Everson again on that tackle. He's been having a very good game. Already has a safety tackle for a loss on the previous drive. Another good play there. Now 3rd and 7. He can pin his ears back and go after Stafford. Vikings look like they'll be blitzing once again. A lot of exotic blitzes already in this game. Here they come. Anthony Harris gets blocked. He'll throw underneath and to nobody. 4th down. Punting team up coming for Detroit.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the
So here comes the boot.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a
and over everybody's head, way past where he wanted it. And the Vikings will have the ball at the 20.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs.
Look at Stephon, 3 for 3, 66 and a touchdown. A great half already for Stephon Diggs. He's looking to build on that total right now. As he's been basically the only good part of the Vikings offense in this game. No sign of Dalvin Cook whatsoever. The Vikings offensive line has been horrible. And Kirk Cousins, my God, completely brain dead. What else is new?
can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
And the run behind. Little run by Murray, gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Cousins will hand it off to Dalvin. Dalvin bounces it. Jared Davis chasing. Dalvin has a lane. He's loose to the outside. Walks out of bounds. Gain. Run up 20. Keep feeding Dalvin. You had him checked up all game. Just over a yard a carry. Then he will burst it for 20. Look at Dalvin go. Had Jared Davis chasing him, one of the most athletic linebackers in the NFL. Dalvin made him look like he was standing still.
Throughout the game, you've given them that look, and now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is
1st and 10 from the 42.
Like a magician.
Vikings line up with 2 tight ends, top of the screen, David Morgan and Kyle Rudolph. Dalvin behind them. Play action. Cousins, unblocked defender, sacked. You cannot do play action in Madden 19. He'll result in an instant sack.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Second and 19 from the 33.
A growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
They're a horrible sack. You cannot do play action in Madden 19 because all of a sudden your offensive lineman forgot to block. They'll do another run play on 2nd and long. I don't know why they do it. They'll gain a couple. 3rd and long. Again, 3rd and 17.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback.
3rd and 17 from the 35. Let's see what Stefanski has in his bag of tricks this time. Stephon Diggs match up top of the screen. And then looks like Thielen and Treadwell on the bottom. Here comes Cousins. He has time, throws it in deep middle of the field. Almost picked. Looking for Laquan Treadwell for that 1st down. Underthrew him. Diggs was in coverage. Incomplete, batted away. The Vikings with the punt.
Knock it away and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Matt Wild now.
4th and 17 from the 35. Here's the Matt Wild punt. It's a booming punt, and they'll field it at the 10-yard line. What a great punt that time. A good return here to get the Lions the ball at the 30.
It'll go as a 19-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So out now come the Lions. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
1st and 10 from the 30. There's here top of the screen. The Lions start out on fire on offense, mostly the number 1 receiver, Marvin Jones. Shotgun is Stafford. Everson trying to get a hit on him. He can't. And Stafford will just throw it away over the head of everybody. Marvin Jones was the nearest receiver.
Well, one thing neat going on around the NFL again recently this year, we've seen this before, but the My Cause, My Cleats, just a chance for the players to give back to a certain charity that they like and dress up their shoes how they want. I know you saw that a couple weeks ago in your game.
I certainly did. I had the Giants.
2nd and 10 from the 30. 2 receivers stacked in the Lions pretty much call it 3. And they'll run. It's LeGarrette Blount. He runs over a Viking, but Trey Wayne says, nah, you can run me over, but I'll still make the tackle.
A bunch of tackles, and his cleats were
tackled right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. This Lions, both offenses has been spinning their wheels since their opening drive.
On 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
3 receivers bunch, bottom of the screen. Stafford out of the shotgun. Blunt to his right. Maybe it's three already. Out of shotgun. Stafford has time. Everson tries to get there. A strike gets picked. Harrison Smith to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. And chased out of bounds by the offensive lineman. Harrison Smith with the pick. And the Vikings will be set up at the 26 near the red zone.
Educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good.
So Cousins' numbers in this game don't look too bad, but as anybody who has seen him play, he's been taking way too much time to find the open receiver. When he actually throws the ball, he's been fairly accurate, but my God, he's been brain dead in the pocket, taking so many stupid sacks.
And we'll see if that continues.
And with some of the great field position, he squandered a lot of it. Vikings line with three tight ends on the field, Thielen on the top. And it's Latavius will bounce to the left side. What a horrible decision. He'll lose 2 yards. This run game's been pathetic. Minus the 120 yards Dalvin run. It's been hard to watch for both teams, as a matter of fact.
Watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check it to a throw the next time.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Dalvin bounces to the outside. Finally, a second long run that works. We'll pick up the loss of yardage and then some. Gain of 10. Good running there by Dalvin. Keep feeding Dalvin Cook.
Situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys down
under center. Kirk Cousins, 3rd and 3. They'll run again. Dalvin has a hold very close to first down. Looks like he might dance a little bit much, but they'll give it him a good, generous spot there. 1st and 10 from the 15. This is the time you want to take shots. Look for Kyle Rudolph, middle of the field.
Excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
First and 10 from the 15. Aldrick Robinson, slot, top of the screen. He's been the touchdown machine for the Vikings this year. Shotgun, Cousins, middle of the field, overthrew Rudolph. Rudolph had a step on his man. Cousins had him. Overthrew.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10 from the 15. Thielen top of the screen, Diggs in the slot. 2 tight ends on the bottom of the screen. Dalvin in the backfield. 3-step drop. Quick pass. Another horrible pass by Kirk Cousins. Oh my God, is he pathetic. And by the way, I don't think he's bad in real life. Madden 19, Kirk Cousins is just the worst thing I've seen in my life.
They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Shotgun Cousins, Dalvin to his right. Cousins looking, throws the middle of the field, diving catch. Stephon Diggs, why not? First down at the 4-yard line, a diving. Stephon Diggs threw his body on the line on that one. A dangerous play with the safeties in the area, but he caught it clean. Didn't take a hit. Stephon Diggs is just the man. Now inside the 5 from the 4-yard line. This will bring us under 5 minutes to go in this half. Under centers, Kirk Cousins, CJ Ham, and Dalvin behind him. Cousins calls an audible. They'll run middle of the field. Dalvin gets very close. They stuff him at the 1. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Jared Davis made the touchdown saving tackle.
You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Second goal from the 1. Under center. David Morgan in motion. They'll give it to Dalvin. Bounces it. He loses yards. First play started at the 4-yard line. He gains 3. Next play, he loses 5. Second, third and goal from the 6. That was just a bad play by Dalvin Cook. Just run forward. Take your loss of 1 or 2. That's okay. Too fancy to run, but don't run up the middle there with old Damon Snacks right there hauling up those 3 blockers. A really poor play call and an even worse execution for the Vikings, losing 5 from the 1-yard line. Third and goal from the 6. 3 receivers bunched, bottom of the screen. Look out for the drag route. He's looking. I love how the receivers just sit there. He has all day in the pocket. Oh my God. Cousins scrambles, throws it, somehow got David Morgan touchdown. After a 48-hour pocket, Cousins lays down there and takes his nap, eats breakfast, eats lunch, then he waits. All of a sudden, David Morgan gets open, throws him wide open. Might have been throwing to Stephon Diggs there. It's hard to tell. They're both in the same area. It'll be very close if that ball crossed the line. It did on the replay as the ball teleports from his left hand to his right hand.
Extra point try by Bailey.
Here's the Kai Forbath kick to make it 19 unanswered points for the Vikings.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Lions still have all 3 timeouts.
9 plays all told, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Down by 12. In this meaningless game, all they're fighting for is pride. Well, the Vikings are fighting for that number 6 seed, maybe a 5th seed out of there. The difference playoff-wise really is negligible. Very hard for a wildcard team to get home field advantage regardless, and that's all the seeding really matters if you aren't 1st or 2nd seed. There it is. Here's a boot by Dan Bailey. And Matt Stafford and company will start. Well, after they field this kick, it actually wasn't in the end zone. Bam! And breaks the first tackle. He'll fall forward to the 25. Exact same spot as I want to guess. Regardless, down by 12. 3.5 to go in the second half. All 3 timeouts. Stafford has been solid against his Vikings, but he's coming off of a pick and a long return from Harrison Smith that set up a Vikings touchdown.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go.
1st and 10 on 25 under center. Matt Stafford, 2 tight ends are on the field. Looks like they've been running the ball a little bit too much in this game. Their running game is horrible. And they'll run to the left side again. Blunt gets blown back. What else is new? Loss of 2. 5 rushes on the day for Blunt, 2 yards.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've
2nd and 12 from the 23. Nearing the 3-minute mark in this first half. Well, both teams have been opting to run the ball on the 2nd and long. We'll see what happens here. With a tight end and an offset I formation, they'll actually pass after the throw it. Intercepted! Kendricks! They're trying to do an interception or a little play action throw up the middle of the tight end. Eric Kendricks read that one beautifully. Picked it off. Vikings ball to 36.
3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
Look at Kendricks reading that ball perfectly. Unfortunately, he runs backwards. But that's just the Vikings way for you. Now, of course, Madden's showing off Latavius Murray like he's a number 1 running back. A solid 0.3 yards per carry by Murray.
counter because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop.
1st and 10 from the 36. Just under 3 minutes. Vikings also still have all 3 timeouts. Touchdown here would put the Lions in danger mode. Already their 3rd turnover of the day for Detroit. Vikings had that one on the punt where Charles got absolutely drilled. And the Vikings will run. Dalvin's got a hole. He spins forward. Brings the ball to the 31-yard line. Gain of 5. Good 1st down running there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Shotgun, 2nd and 5. Looks like a blitz coming, bottom of the screen. They'll hand it off to Ron right into it. What a stupid play by Cousins. Audible out of it. I saw it from a mile away. Loss of 3.
Full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those laterals.
You can either run that play to the opposite side or audible to a slant. Either way would have worked.
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
3rd and 8. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Just a reminder, teams in, well, Madden AI is absolutely horrible. Clock management at the end of halves and at the end of games is absolutely pathetic. Madden 19 should feel ashamed for having such a horrible AI.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
I have absolutely no plans of buying the next Madden. As for you, should as well. Can I be an anti-Madden sponsorship? I'll start doing these simulations on ESPN 2K. But Vikings line up 3rd and 8 from the 34. They need at least a couple yards to get a field goal attempt here. Cousins has time. All the time, throws it middle of the field, looking for Robinson. Incomplete. Looked like the exact same play that resulted in the Stephon Diggs touchdown. Robinson just couldn't get his hands on it.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact,
Here's Dan Bailey, a long field goal attempt here.
Let them fight it out.
Saw Prater barely miss one from the similar distance earlier in the game. Ever since, it's been all Vikings. Spot's good. The Van Bailey's up is up and it is good. 22 unanswered points for the Vikings. Up by 15 here.
They got the interception,
Under 2.
very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now after the field goal,
Here's a Dan Bailey kick. Boom. Stafford and the Lions trying to start their comeback. They'll field the ball 3 yards deep in the end zone. Getting very close to the 25. They will give him forward progress to the 25. A 28-yard return. Gives the Lions position at the 25-yard line. I have all 3 timeouts. 1:47 to go. The first pass attempt on the last drive was an Eric Kendricks pick.
And get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean
1st and 10
on
from
that
25.
leadership.
Shotgun Stafford. Nobody with him. 4 receivers and his tight end are on the field. Here comes Stafford. Has time in the pocket. The Daniel Hunter getting close. Yeah, good coverage. That time the ball is ouch. It's still called incomplete. Great coverage that time of the Vikings secondary. The offensive linemen for the Lions held them up. Stafford had time, but like Cousins in this game, you just got to throw it away eventually.
170 players.
Yeah, did you see the money?
Over 150,000.
Second and 10 from the 25, minute 41. Stafford's going to have to do something magical to win this game. 3 receivers on the field. Theoretic behind him, the screen to the right side. And this one finally might work. They'll get very close to a first down, but then Trey Wayne says no. A gain of 7, no huddle, 3rd and 2. Incomplete pass is dangerous here for the Lions. 5 wide for Cousins, for Stafford. And the pressure is getting there, buried. Caught short of the first down, they might even lose a yard. Zimmer calls a timeout, the Vikings will get the ball back.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
4th and 3 from the 32. Minute 19 to go. Look how horrible Matt Stafford looks at Madden. My God. Oh. Might be the worst graphics I've ever seen in Madden. Like, who is that?
Here's Sam Martin now. As he's on,
I wouldn't be surprised to see some trickery for the Lions starting soon. They have nothing to lose. Vikings up by 15. It looks like that punt will go into the end zone. The Vikings will start with the ball at the 20-yard line. 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to get into field goal range.
You see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
First and 10. 20-yard line, under center. Is Cousins. Only 3 receivers around the field. Dalvin behind him. 3-step drop. He'll throw us a little quick slant. Aldrich Robinson, gain of 10. Very close to a first down. I think they'll give it to him. First 10. And they'll call a timeout right away. Only 10 yards. That would have hustled the line of scrimmage. You had plenty of time there. That's what I said. Madden 19's got horrible time management. AI.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
But nevertheless, a quick 1st and 10 from now. They're at the 30-yard line. Still the timeout to spare. You want to save that last one now once you get into field goal range. But right at a minute 01. 4 receivers on the field. Rudolph in the slot. Bottom of the screen, Dalvin do Kirk's right. And a blitz coming from Detroit. Cousins scrambling. He needs to throw that ball away. Oh my God, is he horrible. Another sack by Jones, his second on the day. Oh my God, Cousins is trash in Madden. The 4th sack for Detroit. Jones is second.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Just throw that ball away. That's just so stupid. Now 2nd and 15. Fox running. The Vikings just want to run this clock out now.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass
looks like that's exactly what they're doing. Now line up 3 receivers top of the screen. What a boring drive this one was. They'll hand it off to Dalvin. He's got a little lane. He'll fall forward. Now Detroit will call their timeout. See, all that time run off the clock. Now 13 seconds remaining. Now they're like, oh, it's fine. Here's this timeout. My God, Madden. EA. You all should all fire yourselves. Just terminate that NFL contract. Let a developer that knows how to make games make your games for you. Because, oh my God, EA, you have no idea what you're doing when you pick a football game. Basically any game. All the EA products are trash. See all the slander Battlefront got? Nobody plays those trash EA games. No, they should all feel ashamed.
The Vikings on 3rd down, not quite 50%.
3rd and 13. 2 tight ends on the field. Looks like the Vikings will just run the ball out. Run the ball once more. Audible for Cousins. They'll run with Dalvin up the middle. Snacks Harrison, eats him up. Gain of a couple. Here comes a punt. The Lions will have 9 seconds and a timeout to maybe try one last desperate throw, maybe after a long field goal attempt to score before halftime. But the Vikings do receive the second half kickoff. They'll be up by 15 if the defense holds strong. All this does is slow down the game, honestly.
Here's Matt Wild now.
4th and 11. Oh no, Matt Wild bobbling the punt. He does somehow get it off as a flag on the play, maybe running into the kicker. Would that be huge? Good punt coverage that time. There's a second remaining on the play clock. Is that roughening the kicker? Oh my goodness. The Vikings get a break if they want it.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down.
So Vikings get their first down. They're at the 44. They'll get one last chance for a Hail Mary. Man, has this game been slapped. They're showing Dalvin Cook and the defense on the field. My EA, again, if you just want to stop making football games, that'd be fantastic. You are horrible at making football games. You all should just retire as a company. But, so the Vikings accept the penalty just so they can run the ball one more time. I swear to God, if Detroit calls a timeout here. They have a hole here, so let's go pad to the stats. Latavius Murray will get some rush yards in this game. This will bring us to halftime. Vikings up 15, 22-7. I wonder if I can skip this halftime show, which is awful. We can.
So much for our halftime break. Apparently, we're going to get right back to it.
Up by 15. Ex-Lion Hussein Abdullah waiting in the end zone for a chance to return his Matt Prater kick. Boom, the second half is off. A very winnable game for the Vikings. They've been doing just so. Already at 22 points, 24 is the magic number to get W's under Mike Zimmer. His defense, after their first drive, has been very hard to move for the Vikings. Very solid after that first drive. The offense has been nothing but questionable at times in this game. Cousins has been pretty pathetic. The defense has set this team up multiple times in this game, and even getting 2 points of their own. So this is not to say that Cousins has been great in this game where we have 22 first half points. About to line up 2 tight ends, bottom of the screen. Dalvin play action. Looks like pressure. Throws it. Oh, what a great throw by Cousins. Talk bad about him. He makes up for it. Had an unblocked defender. Cousins just stared him down and threw a strike Rudolph first down.
There are so many things to watch.
Now that's a great throw. Get that running game going. Play action. So good.
Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. A big hitter to start.
First and 10 from 46. Stephon, top of the screen. Everybody else, Thielen, Treadwell, Rudolph on the bottom. Here comes Cousins. Has time in the pocket, throws it middle of the field. Looks like it was caught by Rudolph. Very close to another first down. Gain of 9.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch.
Look at the fancy making adjustments at halftime. Rudolph was not utilized at all in the first half. Only 1 reception. Comes out throwing to him in this second half. 2 for 2 for Rudy. Start the drive. Now, second and 1. Maybe play action here. Let's go for the bomb. We'll line up 4 wide. Yeah, if I know this, it'll be a trap play. Does not work at all. Danny Isidore tried to trap Snack. Snack stood in his way, knocked him off his course, and Jared Davis finished him up. Loss of a yard. 3rd and 2 from 46.
The Vikings on third down. They're right at about the league average.
3rd and 2.
4 for 10. Here it's
Shotgun.
3rd and 2.
Cousins. Diggs, top of the screen. Cousins shotgun. Dalvin to his right. He'll get the carry. Dalvin will bounce off a line. Ball forward. Good run that time by Dalvin Cook. Gets the first down and then some. 1st and 10 from the 40. Dalvin's been very solid in this game. A slow start, but he's been very good starting in the second quarter.
Stand up and stop him.
First and 10, 40. Take a shot here. Great time for it. But the Lions are blitzing on the top of the screen. Cousins probably will not see it because my God, is he stupid and Madden. There he comes. 3-step drop. He saw it. Slant. Stephon. First down. Stephon. He's loose. Touchdown. Diggs his second. Throw the slant. Stephon did everything else. Here's a Fortnite dance in the end zone. About as cringy as it gets, yeah. There we go. We saw the blitz. Stephon took the slant, made big play Slay miss. Big play Slay that time for the Vikings. Outran everybody else. That was all Stephon. Still an 8-yard pass is all it takes, and Stephon did the rest. Sorry, by the way, I can't be that loud because I don't want to get a noise violation. You know what I'm saying?
Bailey now for the extra point.
Dan Bailey kick is up and Vikings extend their lead 29-7. What a game this has been. A complete beatdown by the Vikings.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score.
Now, this has been back-to-back beatdowns against teams those Vikings teams should be beaten down. Absolutely destroyed the Dolphins last week. I haven't had a chance to talk about it. I was busy, so I couldn't really do a game review. But a complete team effort. Cousins was good to start the pick 6. Dalvin Cook, amazing. The offensive line, their best game of the year. On defense, the D-line got after Tannehill. Tannehill's trash, so we gotta give a lot of credit to Tannehill just not being smart. But the defensive line was great. Anthony Barr, 2 sacks. Yeah, you have to use Barr right. He's more of a 3-4 linebacker. Keep sending Barr on blitzes. And DBs played as good as they could be as well, and we didn't miss a field goal. Pretty good day.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever.
First and 10 from the 3rd. Shotgun Cousins. Riddick to his right. Play action. Stafford throws a deep bomb. Incomplete. Had their best receiver singled up on Anthony Harris. Just a horrible throw by Stafford. Overthrew him by about 3 yards.
In order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Ball on the 30 is
second and 10.
2nd and 10.
Down by 22. 27 minutes to go in this game. Shotgun. Stafford, 4-man rush, short pass, caught, gain of 4, tackled immediately by a swarm of white and purple jerseys, led by, he's been having a great day, Trey Waynes. 3rd and 5, 34-yard line. It's going to get close to a lot of these 4th and mediums, 4th and shorts are 4-down territory for the Lions. Down by 22. You don't have much time. 4 wide. Vikings looks like they'll be sending a blitz. Anthony Harris lines up near the line of scrimmage. Here he comes.
Stafford.
And a big hit of the screen, but it's a tackle immediately. The screen defense of the Vikings is out of this world. Eric Kendricks that time tackled Riddick before you can get anywhere. For loss of 3.
The defense just showed there. read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
All they had to do was block Kendricks, and he probably had 60 yards. 76, TJ Lang, the ex-Packer, missed the block on Eric Kendricks, couldn't get there. One of the best guards in the league, but Eric Kendricks said, nah, I'm better that time. Like I'm Sam Martin. And he bobbles the punt, almost blocked. Otherwise, very good play that time by Martin. Got the punt, he bobbled it, but still got off before the Vikings could block it, and then a great corner punt knocked Gerald down to the 5-yard line, where that's where the Vikings will start. But Detroit was worried about Stephon Diggs, as I was absolutely owned him. Not the 5 to 15, by the way.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
1st and 10, up by 22. So the Vikings, all you can't do is make mistakes here. 3 receivers top of the screen. Cousins just hold on to the football. He's a turnover machine, leads the NFL in turnovers, so don't do that. Or just hand the ball off to Dalvin. Gain of 8, maybe 9. He fell forward to the 9. Gain of 9, 24-yard line now.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second and 1 from the 24. All Vikings have to do is work the clock. Shotgun. Dalvin gets enough for the first down. Gain of 3.
Down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough.
Good little push to there that time by Danny Isadora, playing for the injured Tom Compton. Was that a pretty solid day? Had his ups and downs like anybody. But good little push there. Brian O'Neill, the rookie right tackle, who my God looked like he was seriously hurt a few weeks ago, comes back the very next week, played fine, and now this week in Detroit, at least in the simulation, has been very good. Now maybe after all this running, the safety is still 12-yard depth. Maybe you can do play action here eventually. Dalvin runs forward, another gain of 3. Well, they'll even call it short, a gain of 2. Jared Davis made a tackle that time. Probably the most consistent defender for the Lions. He's very good, very fast, very physical. A lot of the tools you want from a linebacker. 3 receivers, top of the screen, let's more Quan Treadwell checks into the game. Shotgun is Kirk Cousins, Dalvin to his right, and then hand the ball to him. He's buried in the backfield, loss of 3. Lions saw that one from a mile away, and there's my guy, Howard, not Davis. Kennard is one of the leading sack artists for the Detroit Lions this year.
The blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to.
Now, after a promising drive, the Vikings are stuck at a 3rd and 11. And this is definitely Stephon Diggs territory, who's lined up slot top of the screen. Along with them is Stephon Diggs and Aldrick Robinson. Kyle Rudolph in the game, bottom with a tight end. And they'll do a play action here for no reason, a sack. Do not do play action on 3rd down, does not work. Ziggy Ansah's 2nd sack of the game. Again, I'm pretty sure Ziggy Ansah's on IR, but don't really care. Thought I'd give the Lions some type of advantage. You see, it does not matter. It was Ansah. They're down by 20 plus.
Coming underneath, you name it. He's a big time guy you have to block.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Now here's another punt that we've seen this second half. It looks like very returnable. Makes a man miss. Absolutely broke some ankles on that one. That will set the Lions up with good, solid position at the 40-yard line. The Lions desperately need a score. A touchdown here. Well, need to close the gap. Need to start chipping away. You can't get all 17 points in one drive. But you can get 7, and you need your defense makes a few stops. About a quarter and a half remaining in this game, and it's one of the best defenses in the NFL. Their ranking is a little bit whack because of a few horrible games early in the year. I see you in the Rams game, and I see the Bills, but after Zimmer made his adjustments, it's been very, very solid. And the Lions have been showing that, only gained 7 points, and that was on their first drive. The shutout ever since. 7-7 drop by Stafford, throws it short. He's got Decker for a gain, short gain, called 6.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion.
2nd and 4 from the 46.
2nd and 4.
Offset eye, strong eye. The Garrett Blunt's in the game. They'll run the ball. Garrett Blunt's got nowhere. That will not work. Anthony Harris near the line of scrimmage. Check that one out. Loss of a couple of yards. His 3rd tackle loss for Anthony Harris. He's been everywhere in this game. Looking like some Harrison Smith type numbers, that boy. My boy Anthony Harris, I think, earned him the starting safety spot for the Vikings next year. That's right. And Sendejo. Free Anthony Harris. You know what I mean? If only there was a Vikings fan who made a video early in the year when the Vikings signed George Alaka and the Vikings should trade Sendejo while he had stock value. Vikings blitz 4. Stafford has a clean pocket, steps up, has no problem at all, but it's picked. Threw it right to Jaron Curse. His 3rd pick of the day. All 3 safeties making big plays in that one. We saw Anthony Harris pick up his 3rd tackle for a loss. Harrison Smith had a pick earlier. Now it's J-Ron. Middle of the field. Read that one. A mile away. This defense screaming legit.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver.
And so this will set the Vikings up right at midfield. Already up by. Wait, was I saying 17? It's only. It's 22. Not 17. It's 22. Oh, 22-point lead.
More time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store.
The 4th turnover by Detroit. Yeah, that happens. No chance. 3 receivers are on the field. Kyle Rudolph's in the game. Dalvin 7 yards behind. Cousins out of center. Run. He has a hole. Dalvin falls forward, gain of 7. Dalvin's been very solid in this game. Only that one long 20-yarder, but he's been very, very solid when we need him the most.
Success on 1st down.
Tavies, on the other hand, been some dog trash. 2nd and 4 from the 43. Line up 5 wide here. Dalvin Cook, bottom of the screen. Stephon Diggs set up wide, singled up. 3-step drop. Cousins steps into it, throws it short to Aldrick Robinson, 1st down. Gain of a couple. Cousins, looking like Cousins having a very good day. 2 of 17, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. But it's all you know. My God, he's been brain dead. My God, has he been absolutely brain dead.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the
1st and 10 from the 37. Vikings line up. David Morgan checks into the game. Having Rudolph, bottom of the formation. Gonna hand the ball to Latavius. Latavius has his first hold of the day. Latavius at 20. Latavius at 15. Latavius gets tackled, brought down near the 10, and calm down at the 11. A burst off the left side. Latavius Murray saying, hey, I'm a good running back too. Do not forget about me. Even though I have. And so have all the Vikings fans.
That might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with.
Look at the left side of the Vikings O-line. Put some work. And that's what I'm saying. Just don't run near Damon Harrison. You can run all day on the Lions. First and 10 from the 11. Offset eye, CJ Hams checked in on the left side of the offensive line in the backfield. Thielen in motion, top of the screen. They'll hand it to Dalvin. Dalvin's out. A hold. Dalvin makes a man miss. Touchdown, 11 yards. Touchdown run. Dalvin Cook. This blowout continues. 35, soon to be 36-7, almost a whole 30-point spread in Detroit. Dalvin's getting his revenge for his ACL. Look at that, man. This made him slide to a stop.
To get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage.
What is that? Oh my God. Sorry about that. I didn't know we could see anal sex in Madden 19. What the hell?
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point.
All right, here's my boy Dan, the man Bailey. Give the Vikings the 29-point advantage. 4 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion is all the Lions need to win this final 18 minutes of this game to get back into it.
Coming from Dalvin Cook.
Here comes a Dan Bailey kickoff. He's been doing this a lot today. A booming kick. The line will feel it 3 yards deep in the end zone. He'll take a knee. And Stafford will try not to turn the ball over this time as it starts again at the 25.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
Look at that. He got that touchdown in his first quarter. Been horrible since. Absolutely horrid.
So now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because
First
you've
and
got to
10
find something, some spark
is Detroit
somewhere.
now.
And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
Still line up in a run formation of a fullback in the game. They'll run to LeGarrette Blount. Finally gets the edge. He makes a man miss. Falls forward. Does get the first down. Gain of 11. Look at that. He gets gain 11. That's 7 rushes. 11 yards for LeGarrette Blount. Yeah, keep feeding him, please.
He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First and 10 from 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Nearing 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shotgun Stafford. My God, I keep getting that confused. Wilson's in motion, going right to left. Theo Reddick's behind Stafford. He'll get the handoff. No, it's fake. Stafford has time. He'll spin. The pocket's collapsing. He spins the other way. He runs the other way. Throws it the other way. And no line was in the vicinity. The closest player I see is Trey Waynes. Threw it over everybody's head. 2nd and 10. Stafford just does not look comfortable on that play at all.
I thought he was in the tackle box. He has to be very careful where he gets rid of the football from that spot.
Yeah, they say there was a receiver in the area, though.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 from the 36. Desperately needing a touchdown to the Lions. Under center, Stafford. Marvin Jones tore up the Vikings. His first quarter hasn't been utilized since. They handed the ball to LeGarrette Blount again. Picks up 2. 3rd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
3rd and 8 from 38. You don't see that all the time. Vikings blitz 4. Underneath, wide open. Very close. He'll fall forward for the first down. That's a good read there by everybody's favorite quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Kenny Galladay, their leading receiver, has over 1,000 yards on the year. It was only his 2nd reception.
Did you see that route the way that I did?
Just a soft zone coverage there. It looks like cover 2. That middle field is wide open. Galladay fell forward for the easy first down. But that's the type of defense that you'll see the Vikings play a lot in the second half. Give them those 5 to 10 yard plays in the middle of the field. Let this clock run. And since AI is so stupid, will not go into no huddle until at least the fourth quarter. Under center is Matt Stafford. Under center. And they'll fake the handoff. Stafford has time, has all the time. Everson Griffin sacks him, and the ball's loose on the ground. That line picks it back up. Everson Griffin out of nowhere forces Stafford for a second fumble of the game. What is he? Is this Kirk Cousins? I think his arm was already down. Unfortunately, he recovered it right where he would have anyways if it would have been called not a fumble. So it doesn't really matter.
Or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Second and 20 from the 37, and you get to the too much math. Other 37-yard line in Vikings territory for the first down. They'll do a draw. Garrett Blunt gets stuffed. Goes nowhere. Tom Johnson loses 2. Says try that again, big boy. In real life here, what score do you gotta be to start pulling starters? I'd say feed Latavius at this point in the game. Start feeding Latavius up by 29. Don't risk Dalvin. I would play a lot Laquan Shadow, a lot of Alder Robinson, and not letting Stephon Diggs or Thielen get a cheap shot. Lions line up 3 wide. 2 helpers to block behind them, but they don't come. And it's incomplete, trying to set up yet another screen. They've been trying the screen game so hard in this game. It just not worked.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far.
And here comes yet another punt as they go backwards. Lost 12 yards on that drive. A great punt though by Martin, but it was just about a foot too far. Falls in the end zone. The Vikings will have the ball at the 20.
Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. He's played well. Good first half.
So Kirk Cousins gets to go back onto the field.
But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands?
First and 10 on the 20. Vikings just need to run this clock out, up by 29. Back-to-back blowouts for the Vikings. And the ball to Dalvin, cuts forward, gain of 2. Up the left side, following the left guard.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 from the 22. CJ Hamchuck's in the game behind Danny Isadora. Dalvin gets hit, falls backwards, loss of a yard. 3rd and 9. I would not be opposed if the Vikings would want to pass anytime this third quarter. I would not be opposed to that whatsoever.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And the Lions going with an extra DB.
3rd and 9 from the 21. 3 receivers on the field. Rudolph and flying up tight end at the bottom. Shotgun Cousins. Dalvin to his left. Here comes Cousins. Clean pocket. He has time. He has time again. Throws it underneath. Checked down. Incomplete. Aaron pass that time by Cousins. Throws it into the grass. And the Vikings go up and punt again. A very slow pace into this third quarter.
Here's Matt Weil now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a
Here comes Matt Weil, punt. On the field, he has some blockers in front of him. He can return, but Mackenzie Alexander says nah. Avoids all the defenders. They completely whiff him, and Mackenzie cleans him up.
Getting set to go again, Matthew
I just hate when Madden does that. Look how good he was in the first half. They went 4 for 8 cents. Like, dog, that was 8 passes.
to sort of fall off a bit?
Wasn't even that good in the first half.
You got to make some changes because in the first half they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well.
First and 10 from the 31. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Then this horrible game can finally come to an end. Stafford, 3-step drop, looking, floats it to his left, gets caught and tackled immediately by Eric Kendricks. Gain of 5. And by the way, if the Vikings are up by 3 scores by 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I think I am fine with calling it good. Not a very fun stream anyways. Gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I don't want to miss out on that Detroit miracle, you know, but just not feeling it, you know. Quick pass, first down. Oh, big hit. Oh my goodness. Absolutely killed him. He has a family. Luke Wilson has a family. And they just depleted him. Who was that? Oh my God, doing the seizure machine. It's Harrison Smith. It's Harrison Smith. Oh my God, he has a family. Boom! Got out of a cannon.
Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive.
Now 1st and 10. Vikings want to go for the dagger. Kirk Cousins to pass out of the shotgun. Loads it deep down the right sideline. It's caught in bounds. Adam Thielen. Oh my God. Thielen, who just got voted into the Pro Bowl. 2nd year in a row. Look at that deep pass. Thielen absolutely blew past the defender. If Cousins lays that ball right at him, that's a touchdown. Because Thielen had to fell out of bounds after he caught it. What a throw and catch. That is Thielen's first catch of the day, though. It goes for 38. 1st and 10 from the 10.
Got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Alright, if the Vikings score here, I'm going to do a 30-point mercy rule. Cousins flips it. It looked like he had Diggs would have had it, but instead he threw it to David Morgan and threw behind him, as a matter of fact. But poor decision there by Cousins, and also that keeps this game alive with a minute to go in this third quarter. Ooh, look at that. Diggs had the edge.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 10. 1 second to go in this third quarter. Under center, Cousins. He'll hand it off to Dalvin. He bounces to the left side. Dalvin bounces in it again, breaking a tackle. Takes it from the 10 to the 7. Gain of 3, and this will bring us to the final quarter. Again, either if the Vikings score here, or if we're still up by 3 scores with 10 minutes to go in the game, I will end it. Mercy rule implies.
EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Third and goal from the 7. Now we get this horrible left camera angle. David Morgan and Rudolph top of the screen, along with Devon. Adam Malone in the bottom. Cousins in the backfield. Cousins to pass. Cousins dancing in the pocket, scrambling to his right, and he's sacked. Loss of 8. It's hand again. Then the one thing the Lions have been good at all game, that's pressure on Cousins, but a lot of that's due to Cousins being absolutely challenged in Madden. But luckily, a field goal still puts us up by 3. I'll let the Lions have one drive to prove if they can. It looked like he had a guy wide open middle of the field, but Cousins just said, nah, I'm fine, I wanted to get points here, and takes a sack. I will give the Lions one last drive to score. And by the way, a touchdown only. If they settle for a field goal, no way am I staying on.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today.
Here's Dan Bailey. We're going to get the Vikings up to 39-7.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows larger.
So a field goal would make it 10-39. That's 29 points. I think that's good enough. That's why I think I can read it myself. The Lions need a touchdown here, or we are going to end it after this drive. So here's hopefully the final kickoff.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Boom, the Dan Bailey kick is up. The Lions really need a good return here. They need something to go right. Yo, what's good, Alexander? I've been watching the simulation. The Vikings are destroying the Lions. Which, by the way, since it's such a blowout, I'm going to order a mercy rule that if the Lions don't score a touchdown on this drive, the simulation over.
That's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this.
But yeah, what's been good, as in what's up, would have to be the end of the semester has been rough on me. That's why a little bit lackluster in videos. I do have one coming up tomorrow. I have it recorded, just have to edit it.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
Then I should be back on a normal schedule. I need to go home tomorrow too, so all is good. All is good in my world. Look at the Vikings are over double the yards of the Lions. Shotgun here. Matt Stafford needing a touchdown to get beat back in this game. Throws it short and picks up a couple gain of 3.
To the 29-yard line, brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays harder.
The Vikings corners have been very, very good in this game. In the very first drive, the Lions got their touchdown pass. And they just kept throwing it to Marvin Jones. Kept throwing to Marvin Jones. Then they went away from their game plan. They did have another drive. It was their second or third drive. They were within field goal range. They were just within a foot of having over the crossbars. And that's almost picked again. They've done screens, and I think their screens have netted them negative yards. That's about their 6th screen attempt in this game. And that one almost off the offensive lineman's back into the arms of a diving linebacker.
The Lions on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10.
You want a dream scenario? Get 2 consecutive blowout wins. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Which, by the way, I never got to another screen. Another one that does not work at all.
And they take him down, losing yardage back.
I don't think this game will be a blowout.
He lost 2.
In real life, it'd be pretty damn sweet if though. But a blowout on the road, oof. But I do think the Vikings will win this one. I believe in my game review, I have the Vikings winning by 11. So there's that.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on
4th and 9. Lions are finally going for it. This is for the game. If they don't make it, GG. It is picked off in style. McKenzie runs the wrong way. And now he runs forward. Game over. Within the 15. No, just for funsies. I'll see if the Vikings can score here. But Alexander, if you want to chill, I can play a game myself if you want. So you can get a little bit more action since he just got here. If you want to watch me play against the Lions and see how that goes.
Play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'll play a quick game. It'll still be 15-minute quarters, but I will only play offense just so it goes by a little bit faster. And his defense in Madden is so unbelievably boring. Under center's Cousins. Stephon, top of the screen. He's had a huge game, already 2 touchdowns. Dalvin gets a handoff. Dalvin gets stuffed. Jared Davis stuffed him right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front. Great.
Although after the simulation, I might take a quick bathroom break. But that's for that. I'll be just back after a minute. That's second and 9. Found the 11 again. Shotgun here is Cousins. 4 receivers on the field. Rudolph split to the right. They might run out of a 4 wide receiver set. They don't. He'll throw it low. Yeah, he hit looking for Dalvin. Overthrew him. Middle of the field. Dangerous. Cousins has had good statistical stats. His numbers have been good in this game. But, oh my goodness, he's had some horrible moments. He's looking brain dead in the pocket at times. Aldrich Robinson top of the screen. Thielen in the slot. Stephon on the bottom. And now the shotgun is Cousins. The Lions don't blitz. He blitz 4. Oh, threw it right to the Lion. I think that will end it on that horrible throw. So I'll let the game play in the background while I go to the bathroom. But I'll be right back and I'll get another game where I'll be playing the Lions and see how that one goes. I think I have to get to 39-2 now. All right, let's go. BRB.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So out comes the field goal team once more. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Here's Powell on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
180.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Oh, look at that. The Lions still not done a single
The
thing.
pick just
Who would have
incomplete
guessed?
that time. Once again, they'll come up on the
Who would have actually
26-yard
guessed?
line, 2nd and 10.
Except for me. Alright. Oh shit, I can't really do anything. Almost picked again. Alright, so I gotta do... How do I do this again? I have to do this, then go back here. Alright, yeah. Now, can I restart from here? I can't, but we'll just do it the long way. It's alright. Not that big of a deal. Alright, so how many points do I have to score for this to be legit? I think I just got done beating the Lions by 50 to something. No, I can't really control how good my defense does. All I can do is play rock solid damn good offense. And I also can't be too loud, so I won't be able to have as much fun as I would like. But it's alright. Draft class creator. You can make your own draft class? I doubt it that's as nice as that sounds. But franchise mode is the best thing that Madden does.
This is Madden 19.
Alright, here we go. There you go, boys. I don't watch this utter dominance. Deja vu of sorts. So we want to watch the Vikings on defense get all those picks. There we go. See how good our defense does this time. Alright, touchback off a punt. We take those. So I want to make this as realistic as possible. So I didn't want to make sure I run away from. Oh, it's cover 2, so it should be theoretically open.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Okay, I'm a very good start to this game. Holy cow. I really don't like that play. Really don't. God, look at me talking shit. Alright. My god, they're somehow even worse than me. Back-to-back picks. Alright, I knew they were going to do a pick here, so I just wanted to show you what not to do. They just had my stretch play sniffed out. I just didn't have good defense to go against it, so usually you want to scramble there a little bit. I'm not able to because the defensive end crashed down there way too quickly. But I do think I can run up the middle if I do 2 tight ends. So now we have that easy double team on snacks in the middle.
Some safety help. I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm gonna have to make someone else beat me.
You have to be okay with 3 yards when you run up the middle too, though.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Oh, the game wants me to take my shot.
Quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow.
The game wants me to take the shot. Oh, they're gonna blitz, so I'm not gonna let Thielen Diggs do all that crazy stuff, though.
Didn't happen on that play.
Going deep.
I'll take that shot, though. Ball, I mean, hit. Aw, Diggs, gotta catch that, my guy.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd
Catch
down.
that, my guy. So I know I do have plays that do work most of the time on 3rd down longs and mediums, but I do like to keep it fresh and rotate my plays out.
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Cousins.
Oh, good upfield. God, they're so stupid. Go upfield. You have so much room in front of you. You know what? 4th and 2 from the 43.
A gain of 4 on the
Madden says, oh, we're so stupid to go for it. No, this is a good time to go for it. The game's just stupid. This is a good time to go for it.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create.
Go upfield. I had to dive just so I make him go upfield.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Alright, jailbreak screen. This one's risky. This is actually the play where we got that pick 6 on. Excited for the holidays? Oh yeah. I'm excited to go home. Oh, that was dangerous. They had the guy there. I am very, very excited. I'm a huge fan of Christmas. Like everybody is. Everybody should be. I get to go home, which is super sweet. I'll put him on a hitch in case it's like cover 4 or something, so I'll have an option there, but it's not. I'll just run this way. Okay, they are not going to let me do that at all. Holy cow. Oh. Was it cover 3?
Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, cover 3 sky, okay. I want to save middle high low for later. And this is probably a better deep ball.
Cousins again.
Oh no, wrong button. I wanted to press Diggs. Diggs is getting open and press square instead. But of course, instead of actually throwing it, Cousins goes, what? And just drops the ball.
Yeah, that stat's big.
So we ain't starting out the best, but it's alright. We're just getting it going. Haven't held the controller for a little bit. Too busy announcing.
That's a huge difference in the ball game.
I'm trying to show you my expert punting skills. Alright, but my problem's been not getting a good running game going. Been having too many third and longs, so that's what we'll be correcting right now.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back.
As long as our guy doesn't blitz, we should actually get a double team. And one thing I absolutely can't stand about Madden 19, they'll just randomly control the players for you, which is absolutely obnoxious, and I just cannot stand it. Like that time, Cousins or Diggs cut our. Alright, they're blitzing the safety, but the clear out should be a good play here. Oh yeah, that's a really good. Oh my God, Cousins, don't be horrible. That's like 30 yards. Probably my fault. Held the ball for a half second too long, I guess. Alright, middle, high, low. We're gonna do it. Alright, so if they go, I'll throw to Rudolph. If they don't, throw to Thielen. That play does work very, very good. Cover 2, you'll throw Thielen. You could read the safeties pretty well. I need to stop doing that inside run play. I like stretch a lot, but if they're too out wide, they just can't do a whole lot. But you can do it to the left because David Morgan's a beast. Give me that block, Reef. Whoop. I'll make my own guy get blocked. My boy Reef going, oh, I can't block anybody. I'm just a fat ass dumbass.
Nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter, and Charles, we talked about.
I don't want him to run up the middle. Blast isn't a bad run. Not mind Blast too much.
So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have.
We got the first guy there. Oh yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way, kid. Let's go to a no huddle action.
Back-to-back nice gains.
Can we stretch over there? What's that looking like? Oh, it's looking like good. It's looking a little bit good. It's looking a little bit good. Looking, oh my God! If Aldridge Robinson wasn't the trashiest blocker of all time, that's a touchdown. If I had Treadwell still slated as my number 3 wide receiver, that's a touchdown. 100%. 100% chance. And blitz? Nope. Oh, look at that throw. Look at that throw. Alright, GG. Yeah, and Madden will just automatically do it for you. It's so obnoxious. Oh, nice. We realistically missed our PAT, I guess. Probably got blocked. No way, Madden. But I really like this play. Basically, if both defenders part ways on Diggs, he'll be wide open. Or he wasn't there. So you have to throw to one of your other options short. And then you have to make a quick read. I don't know the progression after that, but usually not too hard. Wow, this is probably my favorite play action play. Especially if you have a running back or quarterback that can run. But it's cover 2, but they're shallow. See the 2 safeties cut deep? Only like 10 yards off the ball. Yeah. And then I get the blitz. In Madden 19, when you do play action, your offensive linemen just go, I don't want to say the word, but they go really, really stupid. And you just get instantly sacked. You talking to a chick from Eli? You know, I'd go for it, man. So the real test is whether or not she's a Vikings fan. That's all it really matters. But I found a chick from Sherburne. You know? Even if she doesn't really like you from the start, she might think you're a bit weird. You found the right things to bond over. Our first date was actually a Vikings game. I actually have a vlog where she's in. She got me a Vikings ticket to the Rams game last year. It's pretty sweet. Alright, enough of that. Let's actually start scoring here. Making this game really slow.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure
really
they
backed
don't
up.
punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line,
Wow.
right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick
My
up
problem is
5
I've
or
been
6 first downs
passing
and make
way
sure you
too
move them
often.
into their territory. Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
Really?
Back to the huddle. He better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
They run again.
If you have family from Sherburne, you probably know who I'm talking. You might know who I'm talking about then.
It's a 6-yard gain.
That's pretty neat, though.
Make it 2nd and 4.
No choice but to believe you.
It's
very neat.
Offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Blitzing. Oh,
Cousins now on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Rudolph.
look at that.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on.
Let's do this.
Catching the ball
This will spread them
and
out a
not
little bit
much run
more.
after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at
Yeah.
the 38.
Yeah, they got the safety coming down over there. They're probably blitzing. What are you gonna do?
First down. Here's Cousins.
Yeah, blitz that safety on me. Let's see what happens. Blitz that safety on me.
A nice gain at 21 yards. 2 first downs have
Yeah, now they're out of there. Now I can run. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
Oh, your first time down there since 2014. All right.
First down run, call it 80
That's still neat
yards.
though.
And it's 2nd and 2.
Still very cool.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, I like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't
Look
get
at
a
Morgan
first
still
down, but
snooping in the
still,
chat.
you take runs like
Oh
that.
boy.
Won't you?
Well, nearly
I thought those 8 yards was plenty of room, but big play slay. Read that one like a book.
3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Morgan might be a little bit behind because
Incomplete.
she lives in horrible internet
Here now,
country.
3rd and 2.
I'll run it, but if I don't go for it, if I don't get it, I'll go for it. Oh, it'll be very, very close. Probably gonna mark me short. No, we got it. There we go. Well, yeah, I hate when the Vikings do that in real life. Run up the middle on 3rd and short, but you know, sometimes it works. They're playing very off coverage. See what happens here. Oh, you can't do that on Diggs. Who do you think you is?
23 yards on the play.
Appreciate it, Morgan.
Now Cousins here on the ball.
Oh, you got you covered, Dalvin. Who do you think you is? Oh, is that not a touchdown?
Gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
I understand I should have dove there, but oh my god.
Waiting in the backfield all alone.
Just do the same play again. Oh the shit, they covered it this time. I pressed X 3 years ago.
Jared Davis, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him.
All right, so.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield.
Bucks fade.
No, that's a situation where if
The
you
shout out lives in the channel.
to the line of scrimmage,
Suppose you are.
bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Now Cousins.
Oh, Thielen got to catch the ball.
It's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I don't know how that wasn't pass interference. Depleted my guy.
Wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it was.
Well, that's too bad, my guy.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh. Ah, couldn't get that juke.
Because they were well within range of scoring.
Big play, Slay.
See if they can do better now.
Who's your man?
Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
Oh, that was dangerous. They had the screens covered up, so I threw to the slant.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Okay,
both were pretty well covered.
I've been waiting to get this in because I wanted to ask you about that crazy finish in Miami. How
this should work out for first down.
find their way to the end zone?
Oh, close. I'll take it though. I'll take 5. Oh, 6. My guy. All right, I haven't done this play in a minute.
But this one in the NFL, especially considering
oh man, are they shallow?
Knew they had to do something like this. Yet they still were able to pull it off. 69
oh, that's a dump play. Oh, but Thielen says, I don't care what you do. Yeah, I'll make everything work.
And then, of course, Gronk was on the field in case they threw the Hail Mary. Outran Gronk to the end zone. What a finish for the Dolphins.
So last year we had the Minnesota Miracle.
But of course, you don't want to talk about your family or everything. We can just talk football.
Quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene.
Nothing I can do about that. Because play action sucks and Madden 19 is trash and everything. It is the worst game you can imagine. It is so bad.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
All right. They're shallow. Might throw it deep. I know. I will. Oh man, he had really good coverage on that. I don't know why I slay on Rudolph. I saw everybody else leave. This is a Treadwell play. Okay, now it's Robinson. The Treadwell used to be my number 3 receiver, so let's go to him. Yeah, sure runs a little bit small.
Here's Cousins.
I'll throw the damn ball. Being sacked by the fattest guy on their team.
With a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did.
Oh my God, punt it. They'll just fumble with the punt for 30 minutes on this game. It's ridiculous. But my second great punt. Well, I mean, I don't think anybody would consider Trevor anything but anything but very small.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after
either have a slant.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They
Or
want
a
to see
screen.
somebody break away.
Or I'll just get sacked because nobody's open. Oh my God. Hey, it's 3rd sacks for the guy that's on the IR. Fantastic. Alright, I'll stop actually trying to be fun and do plays that work all the time.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him.
Looks like cover 1, so probably. Probably man-to-man means that play works like a charm.
This is just complete domination. 23 yards on the play.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route.
Well, 4,000, that's probably similar to Sherburne. Alright.
Yeah, better against man than so.
Man, they're just stacking the box on me.
Because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. Quick throw that's complete on the inside.
I want to run, but they don't really give me a choice.
9 there on the first down completion. They don't need to run another play here.
Everybody's still on the box.
Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Cousins. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. He is putting on a show.
Yeah, it's a little bitty small. Alright, 2-minute warning, my boys. And Morgan. I'm sure why shallow cross. It's clock going. I don't like that and force you to do this only 2-minute offense. I have plenty of time. I could probably run here if I wanted to. You know, the game's gonna tell me I can't. Oh man. Thanks for telling me, Gabe. Why Sale?
Because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Oh, that's my best option there. I do not like Rudolph on that corner route. He just doesn't have the speed in Madden to pull that off. But the middle field will be wide open. He's welding and covering the sidelines right now. So this play should work like a charm. They're blitzing. Why go there? Do we go for it here, or is he gonna get backward? He got backwards damn progress, but he broke the tackle. I hate that. It's like a glitch in Madden. No, it's clearly going out of bounds anyways. Like, oh, he got hit, so we're gonna do the broken tackle animation. You'll take 13 steps backwards. Holy. I think there's no jump button. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger than St. Paul. You probably wouldn't know the difference though. Oh, this is great.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Let's not go for a safety. Alright, now that first half I was showing you guys how to do a, you know, keep the ball away from them style offense. I don't score a whole lot, but I don't turn the ball over. Now this time we're gonna just open up the playbook a little bit, and we'll score on every single drive.
Up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And I even do a horrible kick return, so you'd have some room to do it. So it's 4 sweet plays, all the plays you want to do the most against a team where their best run defender is a fat-ass D lineman. We're going to run to the outside of him, get this block there, and now we're loose down the sideline. I probably shouldn't have sprinted right away and waited for that extra block. Well, how about play action wheel?
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for.
Oh, Delvin's a beast. He didn't catch it? Oh my God.
First down there, but it's incomplete. But before the game, you and I were looking at some of the highlights.
DeAndre James. I'm not sure what's gay.
Certainly that 99-yard touchdown run by Derrick Henry.
Not only was it a top.
Okay, that probably is. Well, I'll take 3 honestly. I'm okay with getting 3 out of nothing. All right. High-low dig.
I mean, it was an incredible. Strong run.
So nickel, cover 2, cover 2 zone probably means.
Yeah, those are the only 2 guys to have a 99-yard touchdown run.
Nobody. All right, sweet. Nobody's gonna get open. All right, what I meant is I'm gonna start scoring on the second drive. I have an offense. So you just probably get the offense, so the Lions have a chance to score quick.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity.
Yeah, your PS4. So it's your little PS4 anniversary. Look at that punt, right where I wanted it. Man, my punt game's been on fire. I mean, not that I'm gonna punt for the rest of the game. I've showed you enough how to punt. Like now I'm down, so now I'll actually try to play.
So the football will be at the 25.
So surprisingly, the halfback has been probably my best play. To actually get a double team.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Yeah, Dalvin's been my only good player on defense. I've been running good against him. So that's been neat.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Second down, Cousins. And he'll find
that block, boy.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They go play action here on first down.
Juke. Oh, could not get the juke. And I'll stretch it. I usually don't like to do stretch to the short side of the field, but sometimes it's just easier to block that way.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground?
Oh, why not play action read?
Now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting
who in the right mind would do back-to-back play action plays?
Here's another 1st and 10.
Me, I'm out of my mind, because that's gonna get me not quite a touchdown, but close. It's your boy Morgan.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Cousins.
Throw a good pass, get the touchdown. Easy peasy. My boys. Oh, easy. What the hell is that dance? Oh, the game went for 2 without me. Good to see. The game could have had me go for 2. I should be going this way. Because there's so many outside guys there. If Reese wasn't horrible, it's probably a touchdown. All you have to do is get him off. I still got 4, so that's plenty, but still.
When we see those runs to the perimeter,
a little tight end attack. Like to play sometimes.
In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Look at everybody there. I'm not gonna run out of it. That's for dang sure. But we'll check that out.
Safety valve here. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Alrighty, boys. Got that Latavius involved a little bit. Halfback lead. So I can get my play action game going. Just a little dive up the middle. Well, there's nobody at. Holy cow, there's nobody in that hole. I didn't want to bounce it out that far. There's a hole right on the other side of Isadora. And instead he just goes, oh, I'm going everywhere. He could have got 35 yards if he would have done what I wanted. But he's a little bit stupid in the head. Alright, this should work out very good. Look at it. I'm going outside there. There's 2 guys out there. Alright, and then 1 guy I need to block. O'Neal goes, I forgot I'm the slowest offensive lineman in the history of the game. And I lose 4. Are you kidding me?
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that,
and what you gonna do?
Instead of getting the steaks, guys, we're gonna have to go for the hot dogs.
Buying time to his left. The on the dive, and he has it. What a catch!
Do we go for it here? Oh no, we're up by 7. We have to make it realistic and get this young field goal. See, now I showed you guys how to do a touchdown drive, a field goal drive, all those punts. Yo, I'm teaching you guys everything about this game. Not quite the blowout I wanted, but what can I do?
So this offense will head back. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head
good thing
back
Detroit's horrible.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
They would have blitzed over 30 digs. And he would have had an easy touchdown. Good thing they backed out.
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
alright, back to this play. Oh, it's even better setup. Are you kidding me? If O'Neal's not horrible, say it one more time. Oh, whatever, I'll take the first down. Are you kidding me? Who's this ref? Can I talk to this ref? Drag wheel. If it's not covered, I'll throw it in the middle of the field too. Actually, Rudolph would probably be a decent option here. Let's do it. Well, plays design too. Oh, is Rudolph open there?
He will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I want to keep doing this play.
Obviously
not working. This one should, because now they have more outside, so this should be the play. But they have 1 guy that could have filled, and he's the 1 guy that got me. Play action, tight end corner. In theory, this is a really good play. Realistically, in Madden, I'll probably get instantly sacked, so there's that. Yeah. You have to throw to your. You have 2 reads in play action, man. You have to make it right away. You just don't have a chance to go to your other options. Then spacing's a pretty good play here. But basically, you throw a Thielen if they blitz. Otherwise, you see if they part the Red Sea for Diggs.
3rd and goal for Cousins.
If Cousins wasn't the most inaccurate quarterback in the game, oh my God. Can we do this play again? And have Cousins not be horrible? Is that an option? No? Okay.
But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line.
To be fair, I was a little bit late. The spacing's a lot less in the red zone.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will extend.
It's alright, yeah, sometimes you gotta, you know,
Now following the field goal, what can
challenge your defense a little bit, and then they'll make plays for you. That's all I'm trying to do, challenge my defense.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, an ankle tackle away from a touchdown. My boy, Latavius. Kind of looks like a decent running back.
Trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's
Drop the like, appreciate it. Everybody should be dropping likes.
Let's get 3, right?
Oh, they're blitzing again. Safety, when the safety walks out, it's so telegraphed, man. It help happens every time there's a safety blitz. If he walks up, he's blitzing. See, there he goes, and just throw to where there's not somebody there. Unfortunately, Davis is good and stuck his hand out. Otherwise, I ran right into that blitz. How about a jailbreak screen? I like this play in theory. It just runs a lot better if I had Fedwell as my number 3 receiver, so he's getting that block over there instead of Robinson, who's not a very good. Oh my God! Thanks for taking 38 steps backwards, Thielen. What? I had to run forwards. No offense, I feel like our O-line has improved since defense took over. What do you mean, no offense? I think a lot of people are saying that. That wasn't the right play to throw to. I should have thrown it to a circle to a Robinson. He was doubled. That was a dumb decision by me. Even though there's only one single safety going to that play. Please don't get blocked. Oh my God. That's so stupid. Just like 1 out of 3 punts, the punter will just take 3 hours to punt it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field.
Off the sideline. Throw the damn ball! I press the damn throw button, Cousins. You're so brain dead. I should have thrown it a little bit earlier. I'm just being a little bit greedy on that one, but still. Let me press the throw button and nothing happens. They blitz in every other play. My God.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Especially your whole line is god horrible. Okay, let's smash. See if this is open at all. Treadwell's in the game.
3rd and long for Cousins.
Oh, it's. I have to throw it deep, so I had to risk it, but I'll still like double or triple. I don't know how it looks like triple coverage. It should be maybe double. The underneath guy should be on Thielen there, or was the underneath circle guy. You hate these commentators? I think they're fine voices. Oh my God, I think they're fine voices, but the lines, the whole algorithm of what they say is just so pathetic. Alright, enough of this shenanigans. I really should be running the ball here. I'm just so greedy.
This offense gets ready to take over the football. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. Cousins now.
I just throw it right to him. He's making so stupid decisions. That's it. We have to run the football. That's been stupid. I saw that right when I threw it too. I just knew I had to get rid of it because they were blitzing every other play. And we're blitzing again. So that's when I'll get about 10 yards because of their alignment. Sometimes you just know things before you snap the ball in this game. Because defenses cannot disguise worth of anything in this. Outside zone is a play the Vikings would run in real life. But it doesn't work very well in Madden. We'll see how it goes. There it goes. Boom! Run him over.
you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And just lead dive, get this lead clock ate up, even though a touchdown they still, you know, get the dub.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
Do we have a stretch play? I'd rather do that. Got too many guys up front. Okay, just kidding, because Murray's trash. Probably a bad audible.
You're taking charge.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
I think it'd be hilarious to
if you get strung out on the perimeter.
Don't really do commentary in front.
Negative yardage. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Oh, there's that man again.
Oh, got killed.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. To the tight end.
I haven't done this play yet. I'm also trying to make it more fun by doing all these different type of plays.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus
It's the
far.
play designed for Treadwell. Who would have guessed?
We come up on a big third down. Cousins.
And it works like a charm because Treadwell's the GOAT. Y'all just don't use him right.
To the 30 before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Adam Jerome Thielen.
Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup.
Big fan of purple for the win.
You gotta feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, 3, 4. Oh, everybody got washed down. He got washed down like no other. Oh, I thought something that juke would set Thielen up for an easier block.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So Andy's videos are fine,
We'll come back.
and his problem has got fixed recently. But my God,
Come up on second down, and they can get another run.
like I said, it got fixed recently, but his thumbnail used to just be horrible.
Again, it's Cook. Cook able to escape. And Hill running right through it. And he
And all you do is take a screenshot of the video and put a little some text over it. It just screams lazy.
54 left as they call the timeout.
But like I said, his video quality is fine. I mean, he's like a podcast dude. That's fine.
Salt this one away. Cousins here to
Oh!
and did he get the
Feet
down?
dip
No,
toe.
he did not
Tip
get
toe.
complete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to
Come
judge
on.
that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off.
All right,
Maybe
inside
some
cross.
fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They'll drop the throw.
You can't get to the Nope, can't break a tackle.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important...
Oh yeah, really? Why am I not just running the football? Wasn't everybody so upset after the championship game? I did a live reaction video for the Eagles game. If y'all watch it. Unfortunately, it's got my old mic, so it sounds horrible. So actually, I wouldn't recommend to watch it. Yeah, I got all the videos of back then. This is mad. I really don't feel like taking any. I feel like taking a shot instead.
Following the interception, Cousins. And
You all expected points, didn't you? There's your boy David Morgan.
in for the score.
All right, got the quick garbage time touchdown. This is how we do. And that was all pro, by the way. Definitely was not my best game quarterback. You know, made some pretty bad decisions. Got some drop picks in there, which helped me. 51 pass attempts. I definitely didn't run the ball enough. You know, it's 24 attempts. Like, you know, that's all I can ask for.
That sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Rushing, receiving. All right. Oh, Stefan! Couldn't get that century. By the way, Stephon Diggs, you're not Vikings Pro Bowl wide receiver. And though I'd say about 99% chance that he would be an alternate, pretty high up that list. But of course, we don't want him to be in the Pro Bowl anyways. I remember Jared Allen being a long snapper in that emergency role a few years ago. Got Rudy. Oh, Thielen. Look at your boy David Morgan. 3 for 50 and a touchdown. Look at your boy Laquan, 1 for 25. Way more than Aldrich, all you guys love. But David Morgan, the most underrated Viking. Alright. So I know some of y'all just joined. But I got some packing to do. I'm going home today. I got a video to edit. I got some work to do still. So I'm going to call this stream now. Thanks everybody for joining, even though it was a little bit late. For some of you. But if you want to smash that like button before you go. If you want to subscribe, do so. I will have a video coming out. I'll do my game review, or my preview, might I add, my game preview of the game coming out tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so backwards. Sunday at Detroit. Going up tomorrow. I do my injury report video to update you guys on who's hurt for the game on both sides on Friday. As I said, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, and streams, I'll try to do them as much as I can on Tuesday. That's kind of my schedule, but basically whenever I have a chance. Especially next week might be a little bit hectic while I get settled back down at home. So stay tuned. I hope I get a good schedule coming up soon. But otherwise, we'll see you guys next time.